my meat. So this is just some of my New Year's resolutions for 2016. So the first one, which isn't really witchy, but whatever. I'm planning on getting a lot healthier this year. I really slacked off in December, and now I'm paying for it. My stomach was like good and solid and like not the acid and the throat burning because acid is in it. And that didn't work out because my downfall is sweets and grains. Like, put flour and sugar together and it is magic. But that's what my stomach can't handle, is mixing certain foods like that. Like breads, and sweets and things like that. My stomach really doesn't handle too much of those before it gets very acidy and just acid reflux. It sucks. And I could take pills, but they have so many side effects that it's not worth it to me. I can change my diet. So this year, I'm trying to be a lot more plant-based and not necessarily vegan because, let's be honest, I do love a cheese pizza every once in a great while. Like once a month, cheese pizza, it is my home. But I don't need to have that every Friday night and then have tacos, vegetarian tacos on Tuesdays. And, like, I need to embrace the salad. I am not a salad person. The lettuce is generally sucky and nasty and just bleh. And I'm not a salad person, and it's really hard to eat vegetables because you're like, I don't like salad. Because, I mean, there's other vegetables, but, like, salad is kind of your main thing when you think about going to the store, looking in the produce, what are you gonna eat? A salad. So it's just trying to think of ideas of foods. But yeah, I'm trying to eat a lot more plant-based, cutting out more and more animal products, but not all. But a good portion of them, I guess, cutting back more on it. Because I've been vegetarian for quite a few years, but now, not totally vegan, but just more plants and not even just processed things, So that's one thing, because I just want to feel healthier, and, yeah, I've kind of been slacking off on that. Like, I bought 3 things of eggnog in the month of December, and I've drank all but half of one. And, like, just all the sugary sweets that come with Christmas. So, for me, that's one thing that I really want to focus on this year. And then also, I just want to get healthier in general. I want to exercise daily, and do yoga daily, and meditate daily. And when it's warmer weather, because if you couldn't have guessed, I'm in a winter jacket, it's snow outside, like, deep snow, thankfully, because, like, the Great Salt Lake was like a freaking mile and a half to get to it. At least a mile of walking to get to that water. And you're like, holy crap. Like, that's a long ways. So maybe Antelope Island will once again be an island. For those of you who live in Utah, if you don't know what I'm talking about, like, if you don't live in Utah, you have no idea what I'm talking about. But yeah, we have a thing called Antelope Island, and it wasn't much of an island. So anywho, really glad for snow. But once it's warmer, I'm planning this year, me and my mom are going to get new bikes, and there's a couple of areas that we want to just ride around, and I'm thinking, like, maybe on, like, a Tuesday morning, and by morning, I mean, like, 11, because I'm not a morning person. I like to wake up early, but I don't like to be out the door early. I like to drag my feet. So, in the semi-early morning hours, go out and ride my bike, but drive to the area, because dangerous to be on the road. I don't really want to get hit by a car. And sidewalks has peoples, and just, I'm a drive to my trail, and then ride around. So I'm planning on doing that a little bit, and I have my eye on a particular style of bike. It's called a, like, beach cruiser. I live in the mountains, but you know what? I like the design. It doesn't have all these fancy different gear shifting phenomena. Like, it's just one gear, and it's got, like, these big wraparound handles, and it's just cute. And I had one that I found on Kohl's, ironically, their website, and it was purple and black, and it was so cool, and then I can't find it again. But, I mean, I'm probably gonna go to, like, an actual bike store and find one. But, anyway, so that's, like, a plan for the spring, is to ride around a lot more, because I haven't ridden a bike in a long time, like, a few years. And even then it was pretty sporadic. Living in an apartment, I didn't ride my bike that much, and then it just kind of dwindled into nothing. So I'll be doing that in the warmer months. And I don't know, maybe I would be out the door earlier than 11. I keep forgetting, like, summer, it's like light out at 6 o'clock, and right now the sun isn't even thinking about being up till like 8:30, and you're like, where is the sun? But yeah, so anyways, so that's kind of main plan, is to get healthier and like really get more active this year. That's 5 minutes of talking about that. Good lord, it was supposed to be like 2. And then some other things that I'm planning on doing this year is to take photographs of my year and put it into a notebook. I bought the notebook and I don't know, whenever I hear The Notebook, I just think of that movie. I never actually saw it, but I always think of it. Anyways, so I'm going to be putting photographs, like at the end of each month, I'm going to go and take my SD card in and print off my photos and actually put them into something, because I take photos and then I do nothing with them. And I'm like, so this year I'm going to put them into a photo album kind of deal, but have like little descriptions of what's going on in the context of this picture, and include the year and the date. So that'll be fun, so I can look through on the winter solstice next year and be like, wow, I did stuff this year, and actually see it, because I wanted to do stuff in 2015, but I didn't really take that, like, great of a photographic, like, record of it, necessarily. So this year I want to do that a lot more. Like, if I go to a movie theater, take a picture of me, like, pointing to the sign or something, or holding the ticket, like, something to, like, jog my memory, like, I was there. And then just have it in one spot. Because I think it was this year that I got my new phone, so I lost a lot of stuff. I think it was, because I think it was like right before we went to Disney World. Anyways, so I want to take photos and put it into a photo album, basically. That's not a photo album. And then, what else this year? I don't know. I'm hoping to publish more books this year. Because I really want to finish my Darkness series, because I have so many ideas for other books that I want to be working on, and I really want to start developing the story of it, and then characters and everything, and I have to finish this one first, the storyline for it. So I'm hoping to get book 2 and 3 out and done before like October, because I really want them just said and done. I've been sitting with the idea since like 8th grade. I'm kind of ready to move on with the storyline. Like, I love my characters and everything, but it's sometimes nice to just start fresh and new, and I'm kind of getting to that point, and I need to finish it. So this year I'm hoping to publish those 2 and then work on a lot more standalones, because that was a challenge. I shouldn't have started with a series. But yeah, so I'm hoping to do that and like actually force myself to be a writer and not say I'm a writer, but then write like maybe twice a month. That doesn't really count. So trying to force myself to get into habits of like doing stuff, but then it always keeps changing, which bothers me, because I can get into a routine, but then it'll change, like I'll start classes or something, and then I'm like, now my time schedule's messed up, and then I have to start over, and it takes me forever because I get lazy. So anyways, like another thing for 2016 is like I'm gonna be graduating from college and having to get a job, and just, oh, it's gonna be a challenging year. But the last kind of like resolution, I guess, that I have this year, specifically, is that I want to really teach myself again, more aspects, I guess, to my spirituality, like understanding them more, because I studied pretty intensely when I was first beginning, when I was 13. You know, there wasn't a lot of doors open to a 13-year-old in Utah, so I had books, and I read those, and, you know, it was a lot more intense studying that I did then than I do now. I mean, I'm in college, I'm 19, I have things to do, places to be. I didn't have the free time now in this past year or so that I did back then. And so, after this last letdown of trying to find a... There is a cat staring at me, and it's so cute. It's like, why are you sitting in your car? Anyways, it's cute. I promise. It's just sitting on this road staring at me like, what are you doing? Why are you talking to your phone? But anyways, so, this year, since, like, I tried to join one last group to get some, like, official training, and they haven't responded back, and it's been a month. Like, I did, like, the first conversation in November, and they were like, okay, do this stuff throughout the month, and then check back in at the end of the month, so I did, and then I saw that they saw that I sent it, because Facebook Messenger is awesome when it tells you when they saw it. So there's no excuses. And then, I haven't heard any response, and I'm not gonna nag someone, when I have sent you a message. I'm waiting for you to respond back. So I've kind of given up after it's been a month now. So I've decided this year, for 2016, I'm just going to teach myself again, and I think I'm going to do that a little bit more on my channel, because that's how the whole thing started out, was me just talking about what I was doing with my practice, and what I was kind of learning. And just kind of showing you how my path is evolving and changing, which it still kind of is. I mean, if you look at my earliest videos, it's like, holy crap, you grew up. And, you know, this year I'm going to spend at least a good portion of the year studying. I have a couple of books in mind that I want to do, and I don't know if it's going to be one book the entire year, or one until, like, Ostara, and then change it up and get to a new book, because I finished that one. But, like, I'm going to get a book and, like, go through the exercises and not just, like, read them and never really do them. And then I think, like, each Sunday or so, I'll post a video talking about what I did that week. I don't know if I'll record it on Sundays, but I'll try and have it uploaded on a Sunday, so then you can talk about, like, that last week that what I was doing. And then, if you wanted to join in, you could buy the book, and we could do it together, and you could post videos, and we can send it to each other, and it'll be great and magic. But if you don't want to, you can just watch and chill, and if you don't want to hear about it, it's only on Sundays. Which, I mean, it only seems poetic because everything is closed in Utah on Sundays, so I'm like, I should make a video on that day. But anyways, so that's just sort of what I am up to, and I'm going to post the books that I'm planning on buying for my studying throughout the year down below, in the order of which I'm going to purchase them, so in case you're ever curious, because, but I probably will only buy one tonight, maybe two tonight. I'm kind of tempted to buy two, because 2-day shipping is just like, I want them now, and then buy textbooks because I'm in college. But anyways, so that's just my rambling of what I'm doing for 2016. And yeah, so anyways, hopefully you all are having a fantastic day, and what are you planning on doing for 2016? Are you gonna, get healthy, have your before picture taken in like the next week, and then next year be like, look at me, I got so much more attractive? Or are you gonna be like, no, I look fine the way I am, and you're gonna have a goal to read 300 books this year? I mean, you could, it's almost a book a day, but if you have that time, I don't know, let me know what you're doing down below for this year, and yeah, anyways, I'll talk to you guys soon. Thank you for watching, and if you have any suggestions for videos, as always, let me know. I will be doing more book reviews in the nearby future. I just haven't been reading. I kind of just took a hiatus from everything and just kind of was just existing for a few days. Since about the solstice, I've just kind of been like, I feel like the day has 4 hours. I don't know where life is right now. I'm just kind of like, shmurr. I mean, I have been driving like all over this valley, visiting family and hanging out. So anyways, thank you for watching, and blessed be.